So last semester, my roommate Taylor decided to buy a plant, a small, leafy, unassuming thing she named Kevin. She called it her emotional support plant, which I thought was cute, until Kevin started getting more mail than I did. Seriously, every week, there'd be a new care package addressed to Kevin, fancy fertilizer, little hats, even a tiny set of wind chimes. Meanwhile, I'm still waiting for my mom to return my texts. At first, I thought it was just a quirky phase, but then Taylor started reading Kevin bedtime stories and tucking him in at night. I was starting to feel like the third wheel in my own apartment. One day, I came home to find Kevin lounging in a sunbeam, surrounded by a circle of motivational post-its, while Taylor whispered affirmations to his leaves. That's when I realized things had gone too far. If Kevin the ficus was getting spa days and gourmet plant food, then it was time I stepped up my game. The next morning, I set up a humidifier next to my bed, put on a tiny blanket, and left myself an encouraging note that read, "You photosynthesize, champ." Taylor just rolled her eyes and said, "You're being ridiculous." But it was too late. I tasted the sweet nectar of self-care, and a little leftover Miracle Grow, which I do not recommend. By the following week, I had a full-on routine. At 7 a.m., Taylor would water Kevin, and at 7:05, she'd spritz me with a spray bottle. I insisted on being rotated to face the window every few days for optimal growth, and I started requesting my own care packages. Suddenly, my mom was sending me multivitamins and socks with leaves on them. Kevin and I were locked in a silent battle for affection and nutrients, and honestly, I think he was rooting against me. Eventually, Taylor intervened. She sat us both down, me and the plant, and said, "This has to stop. I can't handle two needy dependents." That's when I realized I had become the emotional support human for Kevin's emotional support human. So now, I'm on a strict watering schedule, and if I droop before noon, Taylor just prunes my to-do list. Guess you could say I really put the plant in platonic relationship.